I carry around a picture of myself when I was like 7. I think I was 7 years old, and I do a little thing every morning. I have like a portable vision thing, and I have a picture of myself at 7, and I look at that picture as part of my ritual, and I say, I just look at this little girl, and I think if I was her mother, what would I tell her? Mm-hmm. And so I guess in the morning, you're going to make me cry. I say, everything's going to be good, and you're okay, and
That's good. That's good. See, we get real raw emotion out on our Fierce Aging. Hey ladies, welcome back to my Fierce Aging series. So today I have Diane in the studio. She just turned the big 70. I am so excited to celebrate her turning 70. Literally October 23rd, she just turned 70, and she said she was a little apprehensive about turning 70 because of the number. She was like, oh gosh, I can't believe it. I feel 45, but I'm turning 70, and I just was having a hard time with it. So I decided to stop at 45. I'm gonna just think that I'm 45, and I think that's great. It's a mindset. It is a mindset on how you are feeling and what you're thinking. Are you thinking about just the number? I'm 70, I'm 80, I'm 90, I'm not really happy about that. Or are you saying, I feel 55, I feel 18, I feel 25. What are you feeling, ladies? And direct your energy towards that, not a number that's behind your name. Oh gosh, ladies, we are going to really celebrate today, and we're doing a birthday holiday kind of look. I'm using Let Go, which is my eyeshadow palette. We're letting go of all of those just thoughts that we have about age. I'm using Persistence as my lipstick, so we're very persistent in moving forward and having those positive thoughts about age. And I topped it with a little High Vibe, which is my lip gloss, because of course we all need a high vibe. So I have a lot of really great tips coming into this video for you. I hope you enjoy it, and ladies, let's get this beauty started. I'm going to start off with doing a little Smooth from Ever. This is a lip treatment. It's a peptide lip treatment. So Diane has said that her lips are really dry. She doesn't ever go out of the house without makeup. True. So I know what that feels like, because recently, ladies, I've been telling you my lips have been so dry, and it's just not a good feeling. So we're going to start off by prepping her lips with a little Smooth peptide hydration. I'm going to start off like I always do with the Ever Skincare Exfoliating Pad. This is a Biometric Peel Pad. It's really nice because it gently exfoliates the skin. It's not going to be aggressive, and that's why I really like using it prior to putting on the moisturizer for my Fierce Aging ladies, because we're really prepping the skin. We're getting some brightening. We're working on hyperpigmentation. This is obviously cumulative, but this is a really great way to take it on the face, the neck, and the décolleté to really exfoliate the skin with azelaic acid, caviar lime, really wonderful ingredients. It is clean beauty. So this is a really nice first prep step. Skin prepping is done with the exfoliation. I'm going to go in with the Hydra Lift, and this is the Rich Cream. So there's a couple different levels. You don't have to do the Rich Cream if you don't have really dry skin. I like using this because it really moisturizes the skin and preps it for my makeup application. I really like the results of this. So I've been using this on my skin. I've been really dehydrated, but I really just have been loving the feeling of this. So I put it on using the foundation buffing brush, because it's easier for me when I'm applying onto a client, and really just absorbs right into the skin and gives you a beautiful canvas for your makeup. My last step is going to be prepping Diane's eyes. This is with the Revive Intensive Eye Lift. I like this cream also by Ever. It keeps it simple. This is something that I had in the studio forever, the last 5 or 6 years for my clients that were doing facials, and just keeping it very simple. There's not a lot of steps, and this nicely goes into the skin. It does not sit on the skin. It definitely nicely hydrates the skin. You see, I don't use that much, but I really want to get around this eye area, hydrate, because we know what happens when we don't hydrate the skin. If you're not prepping your skin, ladies, you're going to see every single bit of makeup you put on your skin. I'm going to go in with my eye and lip primer. This is my first step that I'm going to do, and I'm using my Essential Makeup Brush Kit. This comes with 9 100% vegan brushes that are basically do the work for you. That's why I designed them for just 9. You have a foundation buffing brush, you have a flat foundation brush, you have an eyeshadow brush, and they're all named on the other side of the brush, so it keeps it very simple. I don't want you to stress out about, I don't know what brush to use or what brush should I use. It's very simple because I've just designed it to not be complex, and you can do your makeup very easily in the morning. So I'm just gonna go in with the eye primer. I really want to lighten the eye, close. So I'm going from the lash line, the base of the lashes, all the way up to the brow bone. So in here, Diane has a little bit more of a deep set eye. So I'm just going and priming the entire eye, and I'm taking out any of the blues, the reds. It's going to let her eyeshadow lay very nicely and also last all day. Open. So look into this camera here.
This one?
So you can see that we have this eye primed, which is her left eye. It's right for the viewer, and we don't have this eye primed. So it almost brings her eye forward. So we're going to take that deep set eye and we're bringing it forward by just lightening it with the eye and lip primer. So this is really a nice feature to do. If you're not using any eyeshadow, you can lighten deep set eyes by just priming your eye. So the eyes are primed now, which is my favorite thing to do. I start with the eyes first, ladies, because if I make any mistakes or if I have any fallout, I can easily sweep up with my Almay pads that are just right by my side. So I don't have to do the makeup over if I do a beautiful canvas first, which we're all used to. We usually do our foundation concealer first and then we do our eyes. And then we realize, oh no, I made a mistake or I have fallout, now I have to clean up, I already have my foundation on. So this is why I do the eyes first. Keeping it simple again, you don't have to stress out about, oh my gosh, I made a mistake. So we're going into a beautiful palette it can be for every day, it can be for holiday. I'm actually kind of making this a birthday holiday look for Diane since she just celebrated her birthday, turning that big 7-0, which is to be celebrated, and we're going into the holiday season. So I have the palette called Let Go, which is great. So it's kind of like with the theme of turning 70 and letting the number go. You don't have to concentrate on the number. It's not a number. That is exactly what it is, right? You see that hashtag all the time. Hashtag age is just a number, because that's what it is. So we're just gonna let that go. So I'm gonna go into the middle color here. It's beautiful. This is a sheen palette, except for the bone matte color, which is your brow bone. Beautiful. So you have 2 in this purpley kind of fall colors. And we're going to just really pop these eyes. So I'm going to just take the middle color and I'm going to go from the lash line, and I always put the concentration of the color right in the middle. So I can see how much product I really want on the eye. I don't feel like I went so much and then I don't know what to do. Just gonna add it to the middle of the eye, and then I'm gonna sweep across to the corners, and then I'm gonna come up. I think it's such a beautiful wash of color, ladies. This looks so pretty. It's not about how much makeup I'm putting on Diane's eyes. I'm doing a wash of color, pulling that color out from her blouse, just really tying everything together. So I have the middle color on. That's the only color I've used so far. I'm gonna go into the deep color. And now this is going to be special because she has deeper set eyes. So I don't want to recede the eye back further, because we know with color theory, if I put darkness on that deep set part in the back, it's going to make it look deeper. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into the contour color. I'm using a short smudge brush, and I'm going to go in, and I'm really going to design just, if we go on this outside, I want to precisely and intentionally put the darker color just right here in the corner. And again, remember, don't worry about it being not perfect, because again, I can take the Almay pad and sweep up if we feel like it's gone too low or too far outside the lines. I just want to get this color right in here. So I'm going to be able to give that dimension and a little bit of depth. So I haven't moved the color yet. I just put it on with the smudge brush. Now I'm going to go back in with the shadow brush. There's no shadow on my brush. And I'm going to soften this up. See how beautifully it goes into the first color that we put on? We're just getting a little bit of depth there, but see this out here? I'm going to sweep that up. I don't want that to be out here looking muddy and messy. So what I'm gonna do is, before I do the left eye, I'm gonna just take the Almay pad. These are just little eye makeup remover pads, very simple. Wrap around my finger, take it to the corner of the eye, and just sweep up. So you see that? See all of that color that I got that was hanging below? Remember, if you had foundation concealer, we have a problem. We don't have a problem because there's nothing there. So I'm just going to lift it up right here in the corner so it's nice and clean, and then move over to the left eye. My final touch will be to take the matte bone color and really bring that brow bone highlighted. It's not sheen or shimmer, it's just gonna be a nice, beautiful matte color that's gonna tie everything together. We're gonna work on Diane's brows before we go into our eyeliner, and I'm using the medium brown skinny brow pencil, spoolie on one side, nice and thin color on the other. And what we're gonna do is, we have beautiful brows. We have a little gray here, which we'll cover up with our brow fix, which will be beautiful. And we're gonna just give a little bit of structure, because what happens when you have gray brows in the front, sometimes it looks like you don't have a lot of hair, but you do. It's just that they're light and it's gray. So I'm gonna give that color behind the gray brows, and I'm just going to give her a really pretty structure. The lateral brow sometimes thins as we age. So what I want to do is go from the outer corner of the eye just straight up, and that's where I'll know where to end the brow. And I'm just softly filling in the brow. What I don't want you to do is forget about your brows on the ends. It really needs to have that finishing tail on the brow, so don't be intimidated if you don't have a lot of brow. Remember, we have the brow stencils if you need a guide. That'll help you 5 different shapes that are going to make it easy for you to know how to structure out your brows if you don't have any, or if you're missing that ending of your brow. We want that to be really beautiful. We're gonna go into our brow fix, and I'm using brunette. So I'm going to just gloss right over these gray brows. We're going to tell them what they need to do. Stay perfect, but stay colored so she looks like she has more brow. You can see also, ladies, that this is giving just the right amount of color to the brow. We're not making it solid, we're not making it thick. It doesn't look heavy with this. We're just taking this brow fix and covering those gray brows and really giving some structure, and the brows are gonna stay that way. This is what I love about this. 5 different colors: clear, blonde, cocoa, which is the one I wear. We just used brunette, and we have dark brunette. Really, really pretty. Taking waterproof dark chocolate, this is going to be a beautiful liner on Diane's eyes. I'm not going to curl her lashes because I'm going to be doing false lashes, of course. It's my specialty with the Fierce Aging ladies. I love putting them on and seeing just the eyes come to life. And it's just it's a fun experience if you don't normally wear lashes, to see lashes on and having really natural lashes. So I'm going to take my waterproof liner, and my objective is to really define the eye. I want Diane's eyes to look really beautiful, not heavy, not too much, not too like what's going on, and reshape her eye. I'm going to just really get close to the lash line, and I'm going to show you how I do that. So what we do is you just go to your base of your lashes. You've seen me do this on myself too. So what's the key is you want a creamy pencil. You want something that's just gonna glide on your skin, not skip. It's just such a delicate eye area, especially as we're aging and we have a little bit looser skin. So we don't wanna drag it across and have all these skipping lines. I've done that before, and it just is like so frustrating. So we're gonna go right to the base and just little strokes, nothing over the top. Just look down. So you'll see I'm right there in her lash line, and I'm just doing little slow strokes, matching them all together.
So it's okay actually to do the whole brow lid, the whole, because sometimes I just go for like from the middle over.
You mean your liner?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. You can. So with Diane's eyes, I'm tapering it down towards the nose. So I'm not doing the same thickness on the whole eye. So this is why you can go from the outer corner to the inner corner, but this is getting thinner as I go down. It's literally just to make sure that we don't look like we just stopped. Depends on the look you're going for, but since we're putting lashes over, you do want to have that lash line. You do want to have some liner all the way towards the nose. You're gonna see, yes, you're gonna see Diane's eye is lined very thin. So this is a great look for day. This is a great look for night, depending on what you want. We're going to now go a little bit thicker because I'm going to put lashes on, so I need to see that line behind the lashes. But this is a really great way just to give the lash line that beautiful definition, but not looking heavy. So ladies, I came down 3/4 underneath the eye area, and I never like what the liner looks like just by doing the liner. So I always take my short smudge brush that I like to call my eraser brush, and I just sweep it underneath. So I'm just kind of taking away all of the skipping and just things that I don't like when it comes to the bottom lash line, because I kind of just go in and kind of tap a little bit, and then what I'll do is I'll just clean it up with an Almay pad underneath so it's nice and crisp. But I have a very nice soft line underneath the eye. Just going to sweep up again underneath with my Almay pad. Going in with our Intense Curling Mascara, I'm going to go to the base of the lashes. This is really wonderful when you have short lashes because of the teeth on both sides and it's flat. So you can really get down to that base of the lash line. Look down. We have a really great beauty tool set which has your scissors and has your 2 different tweezers. It has a regular tweezer, a precision tip, and it also has a needle nose. So this is nice. I'm going to just have the scissors because it's nice to be able to cut. You have to have special scissors when you're cutting lashes. You can't have regular scissors. They have to be this pointed tip, and they're bent a little bit. Makes it easy. So I can use my Ardell 420s, and I can see on Diane, is she going to be able to handle the whole strip? Do I need to cut them down? I'm going to measure them. But you always want to have your precision tweezers because this is the best way to be able to pick up the lash, not ruin the lash. And you always have, I can't live without tweezers.
Oh.
Tweezers are my best friend.
It's a good tool, isn't it?
You can look into this camera too. It's so natural looking. So the lashes are on, ladies, and they look so natural. This is what's so much fun, and you know you can do it because I have videos showing you. I was teaching my mom also in a video. She was doing it, and we had a little struggle, but these are things that we do that are common. So you can kind of relate to my mom getting the glue stuck on the tweezer and then the lashes coming around. So it's just practice. That's all it is. And I hope this holiday season that you do really practice to put on some lashes. I find that the Ardell 420s are the easiest ones. They're light, they're wispy. They come in a pack of 4. I get them at the drugstore. I'll link everything below in this video to make it very easy for you. So now we're on to the concealer and the foundation. I'm gonna do some special things today. I'm going to prime Diane's face with our Fiercely Smooth. I want to have the beautiful smooth skin. I want something to really just have the BB cream glide on her skin. So we're going to put the Fiercely Smooth, and it just minimizes pores. It really just smooths out the skin. It is a wonderful product to put. We have a tinted and we have a clear. The tinted really just gives you a little glow. It is it kind of, you've seen me on my channel with it and saying, okay, it might look a little dark, but it's really sheer. So if you want a little glow and you're not wearing anything, you can wear that. We're gonna go in with the concealer trio. This is in Cool Buff, and this is gonna be a really great example for you to see how I do Diane's concealer compared to all of the controversy of the triangle. Do I do it, do I not? So I'm going to just create a custom color for her in my color wheel here. So I'm going to directly target the area here that I see the blues and the grays. I'm gonna come down underneath the eye area. I'm gonna cover this, and I'm going to stop right about here. This is where I see the most darkness in this area. I don't need to come down here. I can taper this off so it blends in beautifully into the skin, but I don't have to come down in this big triangle because I don't see a lot of pigmentation. I don't see a lot of redness. I don't see a lot of things that I need to cover up. So that's why I'm keeping it closer, and I'm tailoring it to her skin, her issues that we're directly targeting. So I'm just lightening up the eye area. I'm gonna take my foundation buffing brush, and I'm going to just push in and really buff in the concealer underneath the eye area. I'm gonna go in with our BB cream that has a lot of great skincare properties in it. Ginseng, aloe, chamomile. It's gonna really calm the skin. It's not gonna be heavy on the skin. It's going to hydrate the skin. I'm gonna be using the light and the fair. Taking my foundation buffing brush, and I'm going to work this into the skin. So we can, like I've said before in my videos, starting in this T-zone area or most of the concentration of the product, and then I'm gonna buff it into the skin. So you're gonna get really beautiful burst of hydration. It's going to give that skin that glow it needs, but it's not shiny, it's not greasy, it's giving you enough coverage, but it's not looking like foundation when you look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, oh, I hate that look. I hate seeing foundation all over my face. It's a wonderful way to get even tone, but not feel like you're wearing a ton of makeup. I'm gonna go in with Nikita Banana. This is my brightening pressed powder. I'm going to just set the BB cream and underneath the eye area. Going in with my waterproof cognac lip liner. This is beautiful. We're gonna bring the lips to life. I'm going to do a special combo for Diane that is going to be really exciting. So we're gonna first start with lining the lips. With our waterproof lip pencils, I don't know if you know this or not, but you can take off the back and you have a lip brush, and then you have also a sharpener. So if you feel like you are too dull on the just twirling it up, you can take off the back and you can sharpen it up. So that's just a little secret on the back of your lip liners in case you didn't know. We're going in with a beautiful color for Diane today. It's called Persistence, and I think that getting at 70 years old, you are persistent.
Right, let go and persist.
This is great. So I'm going to use this, and I'm gonna just use the lip brush on the other end of her lip liner to apply this product. It's high gloss, it's going to look so beautiful. Look at that color, ladies. Look how beautiful that looks. I mean, this is such a pretty color. This could be used for day. This can be used for night, holiday. And then when you put it on, you definitely have a word mantra.
Good.
Going in on top with just a little high vibe. This is a really beautiful color. We're going to be persistent with our high vibe as we age. And you know I love topping everything with a beautiful gloss. So I'm just gonna put it right in the center. You can wear this alone. It has tiny, tiny metallic flecks, which gives a little holiday vibe. Very pretty. And then I'm gonna go in with my Private Island just to dust the cheeks. I wanna give a little color, staying in that same family palette, using my contour brush. This is going to be angled. I have a lot of options here. I can customize. I can just do maybe more of a bronzy tone. I can do the mauve tones. It's very pretty. I'm gonna go into just kind of do my own little collection of mixtures, which I love doing. we're going to tap on the color, working it back. We just finished the blush on the cheeks, and we are going to show Diane what she looks like. Before I do that, I always end, this is my thing, I just love that it gives you a little boost of aromatherapy. This is my quarterly beauty elixir, because we want to just refresh the face. We want to kind of conclude our makeup application. Close your eyes.
Oh, that was good. Oh, very nice.
Isn't it nice?
I love it. I love it. I love it. Very.
Doesn't it look beautiful with your
Looks
top?
great. I love it, yeah.
It looks so pretty.
Really.
It just really brings it out. This is like a holiday cocktail. This is your birthday.
Yeah.
Have a little glass of champagne for your birthday
I
month.
love it. Well done.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So ladies, this is what's so exciting about turning another number, if you will. You get to experiment with things. You get to really look at yourself and say, gosh, this is just getting better. I just said that to one of the ladies at Whole Foods. She said, are you 21? I was buying some rosé. I said, yes. Do you think I am? I said, well, I'm actually 46. She's like, well, I'm 44. I said, it just gets better, doesn't it? She's like, it does. And so that's the mantra. You know, it's persistence, persisting through all of the, keeping yourself persistent through negative comments. Oh, I'm getting older. Oh my gosh, you had the big 7-0.
Right.
It is what it is, ladies. We're here together, celebrating our age, celebrating our beauty, and just kind of getting through life and enjoying it. Enjoying that beautiful lipstick, that gloss, and knowing you're gonna feel so good when you walk into that cocktail party, you walk into your room, you walk into your vanity. And that's the whole point. We're on this really beautiful mission to feel good about ourselves and do it together. So ladies, thank you for being with us today. Thank you, Diane, for being here.
Thank you.
And until my next video, I'll see you later.